Good evening, fellow Toastmaster and guests. Please put your mobile on silent or switch it off. Please welcoming Madam President Toastmaster Bilquis.
That when you want to achieve something in your life, there is some obstacle that's stopping you. Yeah. Yes? In the same way, this is the law of the universe. That whenever you want to achieve something in your life, there are a lot of obstacles coming in between. But that doesn't mean you have to stop for what you dream of. Why these two things occur in your life? Is this because the first thing is that you want to achieve the goal, you have it in front of you. Your mind is set already. The second thing is that the mind itself tells you that, no, that's a bit difficult. You won't be able to do. So in both the circumstances, the mind is playing the more important part. Now for example, when we plant flowers in your garden or anywhere, what you do is we plant the flower, we pour fertilizers, we pour water, and the flower blooms, right? But at the same time, is the only the flower that is blooming? No. There are also weeds around it that are coming up at the same time. In the same way, when you want to be a flower, but there are these weeds that are coming up and stopping you, but the only thing that you have to bloom as a flower is remove the weeds, throw away. That in the same way, you are the flower, and the obstacles that are blocking you is the weeds around it. So when you want to bloom, you don't only take out the whole flower and throw. Do you ever do that? No. You ask the gardener only to clean the weeds and leave the flower to bloom. In the same manner, you have to let go all the obstacles and your flower should bloom. That is your dreams, your goals. Let everything come in between. And if these things are not coming in your between and you have a peaceful ride, enjoy that ride. It is because of your luck. When you don't have any obstacles blocking you, it's purely your luck that is coming on your way. So enjoy both the things, the good and the bad, fellow Toastmaster. The thing why I have told today is that many of you are participating for the first very time. Let this not be the last step in your life. Let this be the starting point in your life, because you never know which speech can make you a winner. Fellow Toastmasters.
Thank you, Madam President, fellow Toastmasters, and distinguished guests. Good evening to you all.
Good evening.
Are you all excited?
Yes.
I cannot hear you. Are you all excited?
Yes.
I'm excited too. This event is one of the most anticipated events on the Toastmaster calendar. Does anyone know why?
We want to laugh.
Absolutely. It's because Toastmasters naturally love having fun. And they love having a good laugh. You see, humor lightens up almost everyone. It is perfect medicine. In fact, one time the famous Mahatma Gandhi said that, I quote, "If I had no sense of humor, I would long ago have committed suicide." So apparently, humor as well makes us live longer. Please remember to laugh as much as you can to all the jokes. And don't be very critical of the contestants, because I know they have put in a lot of effort, and I can assure you about that. So back to the official script. The purpose of the humor contest is to provide an opportunity for speakers to improve their speaking abilities and recognize the best as an encouragement to all. Secondly, it's to provide an opportunity to learn by observing the more proficient speakers who have benefited from their Toastmasters training. And third, to recognize the value of humor in speaking. Today, we test the abilities of our members to tickle our funny bones, and we have a distinguished panel of judges led by DTM Ratindanath to select the winners. At this point, I would like to ask everyone to take note and, when applicable, strictly observe the following rules. Humorous speech contestants and sergeant firms have been briefed of the rules. The judges, tally counters, and timers have been briefed of their duties by the chief judge. All contestants have drawn for their speaking order. Please hold your applause until we've named all the contestants. I will now proceed to read the names of the contestants in their speaking order. Contestant number 1, Leslie Ledesma. Contestant number 2, Tosin Arojolu.
Stand still.
Contestant number 3, Sumaya Zainalabedin. Contestant number 4, Amina Al-Hajiri. Contestant number 5, Zakaria Sulaiman.
Finally.
And contestant number 6, Khalid Amin. Humorous. Thank you. You can take your seat, please. Humorous speeches shall be from 5 to 7 minutes. Contestants who speak less than 4 minutes, 30 seconds, and more than 7 minutes, 30 seconds, will be disqualified. Timing starts when the first word, or with any other attempt to communicate with the audience. Green signal shall be displayed at 5 minutes and remain displayed for 1 minute. The amber signal shall be displayed at 6 minutes and remain displayed for 1 minute. The red signal shall be displayed at 7 minutes and remain displayed until the speech is concluded. No audible device will be used to indicate overtime period. There is our timing device, there, right there in the center. In the event of a technical failure, the color cards will be used and the speaker will be allowed 30 extra seconds before being disqualified. And the color cards, there we are, these are the color cards, right?
Use the timer.
All contestants will speak from the same designated area, which is as follows. So the speaking designated area, including the lectern, will be from here, right here, right here. So feel free to use all this space, it's all yours. Each contestant will be introduced only by announcing the contestant's name, the topic, and the name. So no titles. The audience is also reminded to observe decorum throughout the contest. Remember, silence is a virtue. Members of the audience are asked to refrain from leaving or entering the room during the contest. The sergeant at arms will secure the doors. If you need to leave or enter the room, you may do so during the minute of silence between the contestants. Flash photography is not allowed during the entire contest, and there will be an opportunity to have pictures after the contest. Please turn off any devices that cannot be turned into silence mode, including your telephones, tablets, smartwatches, etc. There will be 1 minute of silence between contestants, during which the judges will mark their ballots. Only contestants and judges can protest. All decisions of the judges are final. Are there any questions?
No.
Contestants, are you ready?
Yes.
Audience, are you ready?
Yes.
Chief Judge DTM Ratinda, can we begin the contest?
Please do so.
Thank you so much. Let us go. Let us begin. Contestant number 1, Leslie Ledesma. Speech title, Traditional Mom versus Modern Mom. Traditional Mom versus Modern Mom, Leslie Ledesma.
Raise your hand if you have kids at home. Raise your hand if you are the kid at home. And raise your hand if you are a kid at heart. Yeah, I know this one. There's a lot of kids at heart here. Mr. Contest Chair, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests. Regardless if you are a kid at home, you have kids at home, or you are a kid at heart, we all have a mother who loves us, right? Do you agree?
Yes.
Yes. In this modern world, everything is changing so fast. Before, if we want to send a letter, it will take days and sometimes weeks to deliver. But now, with our fingertips, we can just send message instantly. Actually, not only message we can send. We can send virtual cake, ice cream, pizza, juice, chicken, you name it. Your phone has it. And if you want to show love to someone, no need to see them personally. Just send an emoji with the heart eyes and a flying kiss. That's love. And if you're angry, just send a red emoji with this look to show that you are boiling inside. With all these changes around me, I have to admit that my motherhood style was also affected. So I consider myself as a modern mom living in a modern world with my modern kids. So what's the difference between a traditional mom and a modern mom? Well, I've lived with my in-laws for 10 years now. So I consider my mom-in-law as the traditional mom. So if you compare me to her, well, there's a lot of differences you can see. Let's begin during mealtime. Usually, you will hear my brother-in-law asking his mom, "Yuma, what did you cook for lunch?" Compared to my son, he will ask me, "Mom, what did you order for lunch?" Modern mom doesn't even cook nowadays. It doesn't mean I don't know how to cook. Of course I do. It's just that I understand how difficult it is to run and start a business. So I personally support Talabat and courage. I remember my brother-in-law when he was still small, he usually asked his mom to help him with his homework. And then his mom would ask his dad to assist him. But now with my kids, if they ask me about their homework, immediately I will tell him to ask Siri. Well, it doesn't know I don't know the answer. Of course I do. It's just that I'm teaching them to use the technology properly and not just to play PUBG or Roblox. They have to know that iPhone is very useful. They can get a lot of information and they can learn new skills, right?
Right.
Yes. And these differences is not only between me and my mom-in-law. Even with my own mom, there's also differences. I remember before when I was a kid, my mom used to polish our shoes, arrange our bag, prepare everything a night before going to school. But now with my kids, I usually tell them to arrange their bag, polish their shoes, and prepare everything before going to bed. It's not because I'm lazy, it's just that I'm teaching them to be responsible and independent. They should know from now that their things are their responsibility. Ladies and gentlemen, regardless of all the differences that I mentioned, there are two similarities that the traditional mom and the modern mom has. First, we love our kids. And two, our kids loves us. Oftentimes, I hear my brother-in-law telling his mom that she's the best mom in the whole world. And you can hear the same thing from my kids. They also told me I'm the best mom in the whole world. And they never fail to thank me for all the small or big things that I do for them. You know why?
Why?
Because I do everything with love. If I tell my daughter to eat her food, which I ordered from Talabat by the way, I will say, "Yasmin, eat your food, mommy loves you." If I tell my son to brush his shoes, I will say, "Haitham, clean your shoes, mommy loves you. Throw the trash, mommy loves you. Wash the plate, mommy loves you." See? I do everything with love. Motherhood is not like Toastmasters. There are no bylaws that you have to follow. So you can show love and care in a way that suits you. either traditional way or modern way. It doesn't matter which restaurant you order the food. What matters is you get a discount. It doesn't matter what phone they have, Samsung or iPhone. What matters is there's internet connection. It doesn't matter if they will help you with the household chores. What matters is that they should message you in WhatsApp when it's done, so you can put a tick mark in your to-do list. As what the great philosopher Ledesma once said, there is no perfect mom, there is just a real one. So show your love and care to your kids in a way that suits you. And if they feel it, still, you are the best mom in the whole world in their eyes. If you don't believe me, ask my kids. They're in Facebook.
The optimist, Tosin Arroyo.
Contest chair, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests. When I picked up a tennis racket a few days ago, I could see myself, Serena Williams, without the baby. Or maybe Venus Williams, a little slimmer. When I got a golf club, I could just see myself, Tigress Woods, swinging the bat. You see, I am an optimist, and my story of optimism never ends. About 2 years ago, when I just joined Toastmasters, in fact, attending my first Toastmaster meeting, I thought, well, champion of speaking, that's me. The team was being put together for the Bahrain marathon race, and I wanted to join. Unfortunately, just as I was about to join, I got injured, and so I had to delay participating. So the first year came about, I couldn't join. The second year came about, and our captain at the time, Toastmaster Hannah Karanja, asked me, Tosi, are you going to be able to participate? I told her, oh, I'm sorry, I hurt my ankle, I still can't participate, so I wasn't able to join. And then, the third year, 2018, I was waiting to be called upon to join. Manama Toastmasters, what happened? Nobody called me. I said, okay, fine, they don't want me anymore. I kept them waiting for 2 years, so they moved on. I will too. And then I was part of the Migrant Workers Protection Society, and then they were putting together a group. This is my chance. I want to participate. So I signed up to join. The first 2 meetings, I wasn't able to go, and then I went for the training. See, I thought I look pretty fit. Never mind that I don't run that often, but I think I can manage. So I went for training. I missed the first 2, mind you, but when I got there, I kind of sized the participants. Like, I see some young ones over there. Forget it, I'm not going to be able to catch up with them. But then I saw this older gentleman, and I thought, I have a chance. If he can do it, surely I can participate. And so we went to the front of the tracks to get started. So on your marks, get ready, go! I was the first one to go in the wrong direction. Everyone was going that way, I was going this way. What happened? I had to turn around and catch up with them. And as I was trying, running, panting, I thought I was fit, but no, I wasn't so fit after all. And before I know it, I was running and running and running, and I couldn't keep up. Slowly, the team captain came and said, Tosin, are you okay? it took me to where all the other participants had been waiting for 30 minutes for me to get there. And I thought I was fit. That's what optimism does for you. I thought I could run like Usain Bolt. Toasting Bolt. It works, doesn't it? But no, I couldn't make it. So she said, well, what are you going to do? I said, I still want to participate. I still want to try my best. She said, okay, keep practicing, keep trying. I said, fine, I will. So the next practice, for the first 4 days, actually, I could not move because the pain was just too much. And okay, I went for practice. I managed, even though I was limping, I still managed to make it. My goal for that session was to go from the start to the end without falling. And I managed to do that. When they checked my time, I still didn't quite make the time they wanted, but they said, okay, we'll put you on reserve. We'll see what we can do. So they put me on reserve. And I kept hoping and praying that maybe by some chance I can make the team. A day before the race day, I got a call. Tosi, guess what? 2 people have dropped out. You can now run. I was like, yay! Fantastic, I can now run. And so I joined the team. And that's how I got into the Migrant Workers Protection Society. So part of what I learned is that when you look at something, or you look at someone, a situation, you might think, oh yeah, I can do this. But without preparation, what does that get you? Nowhere. And you can look at somebody and think, oh, they can do it. We should never judge a book by the cover. And what can we do? What can we learn from this? If you ever need someone to run for you, think about Tosi Bolt. I'm your girl. Contest chair.
Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen, good evening.
Good evening.
One day I was sitting at my office desk, working away. I saw a hand with a gift put on my table. Gift. I looked at my boss. My boss is giving me a gift. He looked at me sharply. I have to catch a meeting. Dr. Ahmed is coming soon. Give this to him. I have to go. Not everyone is lucky all the time. I waited and waited for Dr. Ahmed. Dr. Ahmed never came. I said, what will I do now? I need to go home. I remember Dr. Ahmed's sister, Manon, is next door in the other office. Let me give it to her. I want to go home. I went there. Manon was not at her desk. Her colleague was there. God gave a broad smile when I entered. When she saw the gift, what's this exaggerated smile? So I said, where's Roa? She's like, Roa's in the, I'm sorry, where's Manon? Manon is in the ladies' room. I said, okay. And then again she looked and smiled. I put the gift. I said, tell her when she comes to call me or I'll call her and explain. She's like, okay. And again she smiled. I said, what is she doing? I wonder, what's this smile? What's happening? And then something strange was happening. And then the ladies' room clicked. Oh my God. This morning, I kissed Manon in the ladies' room telling her happy birthday. On the internet system, it showed that this morning was her birthday. It's Manon's birthday today. Oh my God, she'll open the gift now. She'll think it's for her. And I rushed. I went back to explain. I said, where's Manon? Where's Manon? I went open. Manon was there. The gift was open. It was a lion head symbol of Singapore. Yes. Oh my God. She opened it. Manon was standing. She was like, Sumaya. I was like, no. said, I have wrapping paper, I'll wrap it at home. And then she said, my colleague Noah said, it's for me. It's a gift Sumaya put for you on the table. I said, no, actually, I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything, I just put it. And anyway, okay. And I just left without saying, thank you, sorry, nothing. I had no face, totally embarrassed. I went back into my department. Aisha, my auntie colleague, was working at her desk. She never lifts her eyes from the PC. So I said, Aisha, you know what happened to me? My mom thought this gift was for her. And she opened it. As you know from the internet, it was her birthday today, and I even wished her in the ladies' room this morning. How embarrassing. I told her it's not for you, it's for your brother. And now she said, I have wrapping paper at home, and I would wrap it and give it to him. Suddenly her fingers stopped. Now the problem with Aisha is she doesn't talk. And when she stops working and looks, a disaster is going to come. So she looked at me and she stopped and she said, it's not even for her brother. What? It's not even for her brother. It's for Professor Abdelhaq at University of Bolton. Her brother is going to UK tonight. I heard Mujtaba say it's his birthday, so I'm going to give Ahmed a gift to take it to him. I'm like, what? One embarrassment is not enough. Another one. Let me go back. And I went back and met Manal at the corridor. Manal, she said, what? Manal, that gift is not even for your brother. What? Is this kind of a joke? And she got really angry. I'm like, no, Manal. The thing is, I didn't know, and I was just telling Aisha, and Aisha heard Mushtaq. She just waved her hand at me and started to say, and she walked away from me angry. I was standing there. I said, okay, let Mushtaba come tomorrow, and I will tell him what he's done to me. So I sat at home, making a big story, practicing many times. I'm going to say this, I'm going to say this, I'm going to say this. The next day I sat in front of Mushtaba. Do you know what you've done to me yesterday? And he said, what? I said, I began telling him what happened. And he was like, what? And the story ends here. This is what I got. Nothing but embarrassment. I only got embarrassed. Ladies and gentlemen, communication gap. There are still people today who think that if they say 2 words, everything will get done. They don't want to give information, they don't want to give direction. And back to you.
That was Sarah, waiting for her hero to come on a white horse. I think this is fake. The women who believed in that are locked in a rusty cage, and not, as Ali said, in a golden cage. Or sentence. Contest here. Hello, Toastmasters, dear guests, judges, and our new married Toastmasters, Bilquis, and believe me, Madam President, at the beginning of marriage, they will come smart like Janai. Don't hair. And even the perfume, you can smell it 1 kilometer from now. I'll give you 6 months. And if he's generous, 1 year. He's coming from work late and enter. Go straight to bed, where you put Muhur. I'm fine. There is no problem. I think the problem is your nose. And maybe you are pregnant. This is during the day, but at night, there is no use to go to a concert for music. The music will be right here in your bed. There are selections. Depends on the size of his belly, the number of hair, and the food he consumed. This is the truth. Like you are laughing, it's the truth. No, and women cannot do anything because there is no exit. Madam President, say yes.
Yes.
Believe me, most men at home, they are general evaluator. They just observe. And they have two words to say. Yes and
No.
exactly. No, it's correct. Yes and no. But outside or with their friends, they are even humorous. Here we have Mariam and her husband. He's sitting there on his phone and maybe licking his toe. He said, my dear, do you want to eat? Yes. Dear, would you take me shopping? No. Would you pick up your daughter from school? No. Once she was sick, her daughter, and she was sick, so she asked him to pick up his daughter from school. He went, and poor little daughter came crying, Mama, yes, my love, what's wrong? Please pick me from school. Why, my dear? My father doesn't talk. You? Why you don't talk to my daughter? Keep her in the school bus! You know, and he has one son who was observing his behavior with his friends, and he created a wonderful song. Now there is the joy of every day. Now there is the joy of every day. Now there is the joy of every day. He looked at him, smiling, and he continued. Madam President, say yes. But the love husband might come to you. My love, Bilquis. Now we are married. You and I, one. Okay, I will agree with you with one condition. That's all, everything is acceptable. Could you check your child in pregnancy? You see, you cannot. So it's better that you keep your financial things, you take care of the financial stuff, and I too take the pregnancy. So, no money. Madam President, say yes.
Yes.
Why you can say yes and no? I will come to you. My Queen Bilquis. Marriage life needs sacrifice. The second time, enjoy it. But put in your mind, or the next thing is a liar. There is not that such thing, sacrifice. First of all, delete this word from Oxford Dictionary, and then from here. And believe me, we kept you a president, it's not a joke. We selected you to train you. You know which is the best tool that you could use? Any suggestion?
Gavel.
Table comeback! And I am going to be your advisor. I'm going to train you to craft your questions. He's not going to stand on his toes, but rather he's going to forget his name and date of birth. Yeah, husband and wife need to understand each one way of thinking, and then sharing, and life will be a very beautiful rainbow. What do you think? Back to you.
Not in the name. Not in the name, Zakaria Sulaiman.
I long for the days when things are called for what they are, an advertisement of perfume. You will see a young girl running in the field of roses, touching all the roses. And then comes the perfume name, Roses. On the chair, ladies and gentlemen. But I don't know what happened since then. An advertisement for perfume, you see a girl wearing a black dress with mascara running down her face in the dark room in the middle of the night, and she keeps kicking the cupboard, she keeps kicking the chair, and she's bored in her room. She opens the door and she gets out, and then she goes to the left. Tack, tack, the left doesn't come. She kicks the left, and she goes to the emergency door. She opens the emergency door, and she sees that she is on the 20th floor. So what she does, she jumps on the handrail, and she goes till she is down. And she sees the door of the building there, and she kicks that door, and the door flies. And you still complain about Indian movies? She ran in the streets looking for her boyfriend, I assume. And she finds him there standing with a black suit. She goes to him, and you think there will be a kiss. She punches him on the face. And he lies there, and you think now she pulled his heart or something. She pulls a perfume from his pocket. And then she sprayed on it and says to him, and then the name comes with a deep voice, Addict. Can you imagine a perfume called Addict? I mean, you go in the morning with your spray fume, this Addict, and you go to the office and you say, what the hell is the smell? Addict. You have become an addict? No, it's the name of the perfume. You are taking perfume called Addict. What's happening with you? Another ad of a cowboy with the long hair, still mascara running his face. I am not sure what is this with mascaras. Men, ladies, everything. Tattoos all over his body. Beads all over his body, and he's driving the sport car in a desert road. And what comes across on that same road? A big buffalo. Nothing to do with perfume. So the driver looks at the buffalo looks at the driver. The driver looks at the buffalo winks to the driver. The driver winks to the buffalo. And you are complaining about Indian movies again? He drives to the desert, and then on the side of the desert, he pulls his car, and he goes to the back of the car, opens it, and gets a shovel. You think by that time he will dig his grave and but no, he digs a small hole, and he puts all his beads inside. And suddenly, the perfume comes out. And then the billboard of the name, and you have to have a deep voice. You cannot say this without deep voice. Savage. 99% of the people watching this, they don't know what the meaning of savage. Savage. So you spray yourself and you go to the office and they say, what's this? What is that? Savage. What? Savage. Is he the guy who's making you addict on the first episode? No, it's not the name of a person. What's the meaning of savage? I don't know. It's savage. Another ad is a funeral. Now this funeral, there is one old man died. So he's resting there on his last, when people are coming to say goodbye, last goodbye to him. There's a grandchild wanted to give him a gift. A goodbye gift that this man maybe he goes, takes them with him in the grave. So he picked the perfume that he knows his grandfather likes, and he put it in the coffin. So these guys, they nail the coffin, and they take it and, as you know, the rest of the story, put it in the hole, buried him and everything. As they walked away, they felt the earth shaking. They looked back, and then out of that grave there is a hand coming up like this, with a bottle of perfume in it. And this you cannot complain about Indian women. They have not thought of this one yet. I haven't seen it. So, and then comes the name of the perfume. Poison. I mean, can you imagine spraying yourself with poison every day? Waking up and seeing the bottle there in front of you, poison. Your conscious mind will not believe it, but your subconscious will believe that it's a poison. So you spray this one again and you go to the office. What's the smell again? Poison. Poison. Ladies and gentlemen, when you buy a perfume with a positive name. Negative name, we don't need it.
The boss, Khalid Amin.
Do you know what is the #1 reason for divorce? It's marriage. No wonder, when I was a teenager, I always questioned marriage with a Y. Now, let me ask, how many of you remember being a teenager? I don't see all the hands up, which means some of us were born fully grown. Mr. Contest Chair, fellow Toastmasters and guests, and my fully grown friends, also known as judges. When I was a teenager, I always wondered why people get married. Leslie, no Google in those days, so I ran to Grandma for an answer. Oh, you silly boy, life can be very boring without someone you can annoy. I didn't understand what she meant, so I went to ask Dad. Well, son, I remember where I got married, when I got married, but I can't remember why I got married. Looking back, I think Grandma was right. You see, my parents have been married for as long as I remember. And that is a good number of years. I'm sure you can tell this roundabout was not built overnight. Yet, despite all those years, Mom and Dad think of each other as an annoyance. They argue a lot, but they rarely listen to each other. Now let me see. Married men, do you argue with your wife? Contest Chair, did you see what just happened? Some men went yes. Now those are the ones who are sure their wife is not in the room. The rest were going, making sure that the wife is not here or even her friend. Because they are afraid of spending the night on the sofa. Anyhow, did you know that arguing is good for your marriage? Research shows that couples who argue on a regular basis tend to have a healthier marriage and stay together longer. Now, I'm not suggesting when you go home tonight to pick a fight with your spouse. But mom and dad constantly argue. They argue over anything, everything, and sometimes even over nothing. One day they were having a big argument. Mom was hysterical. So I asked Dad, what's the big fight about, Dad? I don't know, son. She wouldn't tell me. Now, do you know what are the only two things my mom and dad have in common? They are both old, and they have no plans having more children. Other than that, they are exactly opposites. Mom is organized. Dad is organized in chaos. Mom is a perfectionist. Dad is perfectionless. Dad thinks he's cute, like me. Mom does not agree. Mom, even at the age of 78, is still active, always running around, doing something. Dad is always tired. Well, he's retired. Which means he's tired again. Which means he was always tired. But now he is a little more tired. Now that Dad is retired, he mostly stays home, doing nothing. Which for Dad is hard work. I overheard them talking to a friend one day. So Muhammad, so how do you spend your time after retirement? Well, weekdays I do nothing. Weekends, well, weekends I rest. Mom thinks Dad is super lazy. In fact, Dad is so lazy, his reputation has reached international level. He was consulted by United Nations to be ambassador of laziness. But Dad humbly apologized. Too much work, he said. I once asked Dad why Mom thinks he is lazy. Dad got up as if he was about to make an important statement. Well, son, when we got married, I wanted to make sure I will be the boss in my house. So I agreed with your mom that she will take care of the little things and I will take care of the big matters. But all these years, nothing big has happened. I only ended up with a woman who is always complaining and 6 kids like you I have to feed. Well, Dad, I hate to disagree with you, but I think one look at me and these people will have it difficult to believe that you fed me. Fellow Toastmasters, now that I'm grown up, I know people get married for different reasons. But I also learned that the secret to a lasting marriage is commitment. But more importantly, my dad's understanding that in a successful marriage, the wife is the boss. Back to you.
May I call upon Toastmaster Julius to please announce the winners of this contest.
Thank you, Madam President. I think now we move to the most interesting part of the session. which is awarding or naming of the winners. So for this purpose, may I call upon the Chief Judge and the President to announce the result. Right, so before we announce the winners, I would like to give certificates to the role players. May I call upon all our role players, just in the interest of time?
Timers, tally counters, and sergeant at arms, please come. That is Toastmaster Juma, Toastmaster Atwan, Toastmaster Dominic, Toastmaster Ali Chinani, and Toastmaster Ali. And Sam, where is Sam? Yes, please come. I think all of them are so.
Oh man.
To the banner?
Sam, popping off. Atwan.
Okay, so we are killing many birds with one stone.
You can take a seat also.
Please, can you come closer to the banner? Closer to the banner? Yeah, closer to the banner.
So I've been told there's no time disqualification, and there's no single protest. I think that's good to mention. So there we go. In the third place, Sumaya Zainalabedin. Second place, Zakaria Sulaiman. The winner, Khalid Amin. So let me hand the control back to the president.
Dear fellow Toastmasters and most welcome guests, I would like to congratulate all the winners for their active participation, not the less all the contestants for having the willpower to come and speak in such a big crowd as well. So congratulations to everybody, the role players, tally counters, sergeant at arms, timers, judges, and even the audience for coming in today. Give a round of applause for yourself. Because it really takes a lot of effort to prepare a speech, to rehearse, to time it, and really a lot of efforts is required for everything that you do. Nothing comes easily as well. So you all deserve to be winners, but the rules of the contest are there. First, second, third, we have to choose as well. So the first and second contest will go to the area level to participate, which the area contest will be held. Okay, Feb 28th, the area contest will be held. So first and second place, you will participate in the area contest.
It is 20th.
No, 28.
28.
2-8.
The last day of
28.
Feb.
No,
The last
no,
day
no,
of
no,
Feb.
no, this is leap year.
Leap year. Okay, so I would like to thank Toastmaster Julius. He's a first timer, he's a new member to our club. He has done, I can say, a marvelous and a very, very job well done. I would like to thank our Chief Judge, D.T.M. Ratendranath, for bringing in all the judges. us. Thank you, DTM Ratinder, for all your hard work. And I would like to thank everybody for coming in for today's meeting as well. And with that, we conclude the humorous speech contest, and I close meeting number 2733.